We start with a late-night Friday night phone call between the leaders of South Korea and the United States. Presidents Moon Jae-in and Donald Trump are said to have mostly talked about the upcoming PyeongChang Winter Olympics, as well as touching upon the current situation on the Korean Peninsula. Our Blue House correspondent Hwang Hojun has this report.
During their 30-minute phone call late Friday, President Moon Jae-in and his U.S. counterpart Donald Trump agreed to work closely together and cooperate to ensure that the PyeongChang Winter Olympic Games that open on February 9th run like clockwork and pass without a hitch. According to a written statement by Senior Presidential Secretary for Public Relations Yoon Young-chan, President Trump wished his South Korean counterpart a successful Winter Olympics, noting it's the first large-scale international event Korea is hosting since President Moon's inauguration. He said many countries considered canceling their participation in the PyeongChang Games because of tensions on the Korean Peninsula, but stressed that now no one fears competing in it, adding he's with South Korea 100%. President Moon in return expressed his gratitude, especially for the U.S. sending a high-level delegation led by Vice President Mike Pence to PyeongChang. The South Korean leader said Pence's visit could become a turning point to continue the momentum of dialogue and reconciliation between the two Koreas. According to a statement released by the White House, Presidents Moon and Trump also discussed the importance of improving the human rights situation in North Korea and underscored their commitment to work together on this issue. In fact, on Friday afternoon local time, Trump met with a group of North Korean escapees at the White House, including Ji Sung-ho, the man he invited to a State of the Union address on Tuesday. President Trump listened to their accounts of the abuses they suffered at the hands of the Kim Jong-un regime and how they escaped to freedom. Also during the phone call, President Trump reiterated his commitment to addressing the trade imbalance between Seoul and Washington. President Moon said South Korea would faithfully participate in the ongoing negotiations to amend their bilateral free trade agreement. Hwang Hojun, Arirang News.